It's Friday, March 28th. Buford mourns the loss of our former beloved French teacher. One BHS class is building a better future, and what's the most overrated dessert? All of this and more on this edition of the Stinger on Air. Good morning, Jackets. I'm Lily Floyd, and welcome back to the Stinger on Air. A few weeks ago, a popular member of our Buford family passed away. Retired French teacher Madame Dana Wilson was an incredible person. Ava Taylor shines a light on the impact of Mrs. Wilson's time here at Buford.
Miss Wilson was the type of person that cared about everyone. And she didn't just care about them superficially. She didn't just say like, hey, how are you? And that was it.
Dana Wilson was Buford High School's French teacher for over 16 years, but she recently passed away from her cancer diagnosis. Donna Conwell, a close friend of Wilson, described who she was and her love of people.
And then, but not just materialistically, she cared about them in other ways. I can't count how many times I heard her tell kids with band camp that they needed to wear sunscreen and they needed to drink lots of water.
Conwell mentioned the impact Wilson had on her both professionally and personally.
She also taught me, that in the classroom and in life that some things don't matter and some things do matter, and you just have to prioritize and let the ones that don't matter go. Even if somebody else thinks they're important, they're not important, and you have to let that go so you can focus on what does matter.
2023 Homecoming Court in alphabetical order.
Conwell also remembers how Miss Wilson was a part of the homecoming committee and how she believed everyone deserves a chance to wear the crown.
She believed everybody deserves the chance to wear that crown. And so every year she worked with the homecoming committee, and if she happened to be the one in charge of holding the crown or picking up the crown, she tried that thing on and would take a selfie with it. And many of us have also tried on that crown because of Miss Wilson.
Wilson was a huge believer in enjoying things profoundly and stepping outside of your comfort zone at times.
Personally, she taught me how to, just enjoy things a little more and put myself out of my own personal bubble and out of my own personal box that in ways I never thought I would.
Miss Wilson has left an unimaginable legacy at Buford High School. Her memory will continue to live on forever. For Stinger on Air, I'm Ava Taylor. Thanks, Ava. Last week, Beta Club held their annual induction. 42 students became new members. The students were given their Beta pins and a certificate. Beta Club President Hannah Belk told the new members that Beta Club is more than just an honor.
It is a responsibility to lead with integrity, to serve with a purpose, and to strive for excellence in everything you do. I challenge each of you to embrace this opportunity to go beyond just being a member and to truly live out the values of Beta Club.
Building and construction students have been hard at work creating new things every day. Ava Patterson tells us more.
Do you ever hear this noise really loud outside of Buford? Well, that's just Mr. Craig's building and construction class.
So my name is Justin Craig, and I was born and raised here in Buford. This is my first year teaching, and before that I owned my own business doing building and construction. We added some new shop tables and some reels for electrical and pneumatic airlines to have a little bit better access for the students to be able to get their work done. We built picnic tables and deer stands, and right now we're building some Adirondack chairs and some garden planters for spring. That is a fun class and very informative. We try to focus on safety for the most part to try to make sure that students are aware of safety and operation of all the tools in the shop so they can be safe while we're working on projects. It's never hurts to have previous experience with building construction, but it's not necessary. We cover for beginners all the way up to make sure that everyone's aware of the safety and operation of the tools and how to complete projects. I would say that if it's something that you're interested in, that it's definitely a lot of fun, and we get to build some cool projects and kind of get some hands-on experience and some time out of the classroom to be able to get in the shop and use the tools that you might not otherwise get to use.
You may have noticed the student shown multiple times. This is Ricardo, Buford's foreign exchange student from Italy. Since he's been here, he's taken all of our building and construction.
I use them to build some products and sell them to save some money for college, probably during next summer. In the first part of the semester, we've learned a lot of safety. Probably, I'd say that the first month of the semester has been spent on safety. But then in the shop, we've learned a lot of tricks and what to do and what to not do with all the tools. Learning and having the chance of working on projects that other way I would have never had the chance to work on. It's like building stuff that I wouldn't have had the chance to work on.
Thank you, Mr. Craig and Ricardo, for letting us interview you. Make sure you guys go and check out everything that's being sold. For Stinger on Air, I'm Ava Patterson.
Riley! Riley! What are you doing?
I'm sorry, I got lost.
It's time for Jacket Culture. Happy birthday to Jennifer Starnes, whose birthday is March 31st. If you see them in the halls, wish them a very happy birthday. Today is Jacket Pride.
If you don't owe recovery and you're passing all your classes, you can attend. On Friday, wear your pajamas, grab some popcorn and a drink, and enjoy the show.
And bring some cash, because there's going to be food trucks.
Progress reports will go out April 3rd. Prom tickets are $30 and will be sold April 7th through the 11th. FFA will be holding a plant sale on April 12th and the 13th at 8 a.m. through 3 p.m. and April 14th to the 18th at 8:45 to 5 p.m.
Saturday the 29th, FFA horse evaluation team will go to Clemson for their competition.
What are you doing?
I'm training for the bunny hop.
What's the bunny hop?
Buford Beta Club is holding a bunny hop on Saturday, March 29th, and there will be a hacky sack race and an X-Men race. The Beta Club will be holding up,
Scared me.
There's a dude mowing grass. Anyways.
Julie, I'm coming.
Thanks, guys. Turning to sports, softball, baseball, and soccer picked up wins this week. Sports editor Jalen Larimore tells us more.
Thanks, Lily. It's been a busy but successful week for Yellow Jacket sports.
It was a big night on the diamond for the Lady Yellow Jackets last Friday with a comeback win against the Chesterfield Rams for their first home region game. The Lady Jackets fell behind 10-3 in the fourth inning but quickly were energized with the bats of Ellie Kate Plyler and Jalen Larimore. The final score was Jackets 18, Rams 13. The Jackets softball team beat Sherrall 10-1 with Caroline Plyler pitching an awesome game, only allowing 1 hit and 3 walks. The following night, they also defeated Parkwood 11-7 with Riley McManus and Ellie Kate Plyler each putting it over the fence. The baseball team fell to the Sherrall Braves 3-0, but made up for it with a good night defeating the Chesterfield Rams 3-1. On the pitch, the girls' soccer team defeated North Central 6-0. Peyton Bowers had the hat trick, scoring 3 goals. Hannah Davis, Kaylin Fell, and Alana Storino each added a goal. The boys' soccer team defeated the Knights on the road 2-0 with Bryce Bridges and Andy Cardoza each scoring a goal. Tonight, baseball travels to Sherrall, boys soccer is at Louisville.
Be sure to get out and support our Yellow Jackets. For Stinger on Air, I'm Jalen Larimore.
Are you interested in trying out for middle school or high school cheer? That's great. Come to the mock tryout Friday, May 2nd, right after school to prepare you for the tryout Saturday, May 3rd. We hope to see you there. For more information, follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Buford High School Cheerleading.
All you need is a tryout packet, which you can get from the middle school or the high school office, and a physical. And they're doing free physicals on Friday, May 2nd.
Ice cream is considered America's favorite dessert, but we wanted to find out what you guys thought the most overrated dessert is. Cole Gay and Ava Taylor took it to the street to find out.
What's the most overrated dessert?
Cake, and chocolate cake specifically. It's gross.
Fruit salad. The textures are just all off. You just don't do that to a dessert.
I would say probably apple pie, just because, you have the whole phrase like, as American as apple pie. Like, what's so good about it? Why is that American?
Vanilla cake.
Why?
Because there's so many other flavors out there and it's kind of bland.
Birthday cake.
Why?
Too sweet.
Why?
Because it's just pudding.
Nothing to it?
Nothing to it.
Okay.
Whipped icing on a cake.
Why?
Because it's whipped. Just gross. If you don't use buttercream, don't use it.
Okay. What's the most overrated dessert?
Apple pie.
Why?
Because the apples taste soggy.
Okay. What's the most overrated dessert?
Ice cream.
Why?
Because I'm lactose intolerant and don't like it. So if I don't like it, nobody else should.
Pineapple upside down cake.
Why?
Because it's nasty.
What's the most overrated dessert?
Cheesecake.
Why?
Because I don't like it.
Cake.
Why?
Cake is just nasty. I don't like cake unless it's red velvet cake.
Cheesecake. Why? Because it's disgusting. That's valid. Hey, what's the most overrated dessert?
Low-key carrot cake.
Why?
I don't know why. All the carrot cakes I've had have had raisins in it. Doom, 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 doom. They're bad.
What's the most overrated dessert?
Apple pie.
Why?
Because it tastes like soggy pears.
I hope it didn't taste like pears. It's apple pie.
Okay, but I'm saying it's soggy.
What's the most overrated dessert?
Pie.
Why? And which pie?
What was that pie called again?
Personally, I think pecan pie is the most overrated dessert. That's all for this week's Stinger on the Street with Cole Gabe and Ava Taylor.
Thanks, guys. How about you, Mr. Belk? What do you think the most overrated dessert is?
Thanks, Lily. Most overrated dessert for me, carrot cake. You can't mix vegetables and dessert. Overrated carrot cake, ice cream. It's a win every day. So very thankful for ice cream. All right, appreciate everybody's attention here today. I want to start off, as always, with Jacket Pride. Remember, personal responsibility, respect, integrity, dedication, and excellence. Want to thank Ms. Conwell for finding what she's looking for this week and recognizing Jacket Pride in our students, and thankful for our students for showing that Jacket Pride. All right, got several recipients: Maddox Hagans, Ava Vincent, Logan Thomas, Colin Langley, Ethan Johnson, Natalie Fisher, Levi Thesperman, and Riley Beckham. Great job, everybody. Come up during your own time on Monday. Get your little shout out, your Cersei. And then Maddox Hagans, you are a t-shirt winner, drawing winner for this week as well. Great job. Keep it up. Thank you all for showing that Jacket Pride. All right, speaking of Jacket Pride, as I know our Stinger staff has done a great job of, today is our Jacket Pride schedule and celebration and support day. All right, so remember, our goal is to always have 100% of our students eligible for Jacket Pride, and really thankful for our student council for all that they do to continue supporting this opportunity for our students. So just be mindful in your Flex Time Manager, check for that yellow box, and if you do not see that, you are eligible for Jacket Pride. Keep it up. If you don't see it, we're going to work to support you, also provide that hour recovery today, to get you eligible for that next go around. All right, we appreciate everybody's time and attention to those details. All right, last thing for me, keep going. All right, so we're on the verge of having 3 weeks between now and our spring break. All right, so the key phrase, keep going. Don't make success complicated. You know, oftentimes I know we can get tired and fatigued, and when that happens, our minds start to wander a bit. Well, the purposes of this talk here today, just keep going. You know, one of the things that we really need to do is when those times do come and we get distracted, try to narrow that focus. And the things that we need to continue to focus on are the things that we can control and the things that matter. And if we put our time and attention into those areas and details, we'll always be in great shape here at Buford High School. Thankful for all you do, but just keep going. You know, stack days, one day at a time. Keep focusing on those things that you can control and things that matter, that help you accomplish what it is you intend to, and we'll keep doing great things, Buford High School. I'm thankful to be a principal. Hope everybody has a wonderful and safe day and safe weekend when the time comes. Go Jackets.
Thanks, Mr. Belk. Don't forget, the BHS Madness Bracket Challenge is underway. The Sweet 16 round begins on Monday. Be sure to go to our Facebook or Instagram to vote. And yeah, be sure to vote for Buford Stinger in the next round. Yep, that was a shameless plug. Anyways, that wraps up this edition of Stinger on Air. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to like this video and comment below your favorite part. There's a new way that you can support the Stinger. The new online student payments gives you a digital way to provide financial support. You can scan the QR code or go to our website. Thanks in advance, and until next time for Stinger on Air, I'm Lily Floyd.